Great designers don't just make things look nice, they think differently. What's their secret? The mindset change on how they approach problems, solutions, and creativity. In this video, I'll break down the 7 powerful mindsets that help you think, work, and solve problems like a designer. Whether you're a UX designer, interaction designer, or even a service designer, this video is gonna help you. Let's dive in. Mindset shift number 1. See problems, not just solutions. Most people jump straight to solutions, but designers, we fall in love with the problem first, because that's where real innovation happens. Let me give you a real world example. Apple didn't just design a better phone. They solved the problem of complicated interface by removing buttons and making touch the primary interaction. What's the takeaway here? Instead of asking how do I design this screen, ask what's the real problem I'm solving for the user. So what can be your action step? The next time you design something, write down 5 different ways to define the problem before jumping into the solution. Mindset shift number 2. Everything is a prototype. Designers never think in final versions. Everything is a prototype, an idea that can be tested, improved, or discarded. Let me tell you a real world example. Airbnb didn't start as an app. It was just a website offering an apartment for rent during a conference. That small experiment validated the idea before scaling. What's your takeaway? Don't wait for perfection. Test early, fail fast, and improve. What's the action step? Start prototyping before your idea is fully tested out. Sketch on paper, build a rough wireframe, or run a quick test to validate. Mindset shift number 3. Empathy over opinions. Your personal preference doesn't matter. What the user need does. The best designers set aside their biases and designs with empathy. Let me give you a real world example. Instagram stories started as a response to user behavior. People were sharing less on their feeds but posting frequently on Snapchat. Instagram adapted by designing a feature for real-time sharing. What's your takeaway? Watch how users behave, not what they say. What can be the action step? Instead of designing based on assumptions, conduct a quick user test or look at competitor reviews to identify pain points. Mindset shift number 4. Constraints boost creativity. Design thrives under constraints. Limitations force innovation. Let me give you a real world example. Twitter 140 character limit wasn't a flaw. It was a constraint that made tweets short, impactful, and easy to consume. That limitation shaped Twitter's identity. What's the takeaway? Instead of seeing constraints as obstacles, use them to push creative solutions. What can be the action step? Challenge yourself. Try designing a landing page in just 3 sections or a mobile app interface with only 2 colors and see how constraints force creativity. Mindset shift number 5. Think in systems, not just aesthetics. Good design isn't just about making things look good. It's about making them work across different experiences and scales. Let me give you a real world example. Google's material design and Apple's human interface guidelines exist to ensure consistency across thousands of apps. What's your takeaway? Think beyond single designs. Build systems that scale. What's your action step? Try creating a design system for your next project, even if it's a small one. Define fonts, colors, button styles, and layouts to maintain consistency. Mindset shift number 6. Friction can be good. We often think that designs should remove all friction, but sometimes friction adds value. Let me give you a real world example. Duolingo make users go through daily streaks to keep them engaged in learning. If the app was too easy to quit, users wouldn't come back. What's your takeaway? Not all friction is bad. Use it strategically to drive better behavior. What is your action step? Identify one intentional friction point in your designs that could increase user engagement. Example, like onboarding steps that reinforce product value. Mindset shift number 7. Design for emotion, not just function. Users don't remember every screen. They remember how they felt using your design. Let me give you a real world example. Apple's animation when unlocking an iPhone or the satisfying click sound of a physical button creates an emotional connection. What's your takeaway? Emotional design makes products more engaging. Don't just make interfaces functional, make them delightful. So what is your action step? Add one delightful micro interaction in your next design, whether it's an animation, sound, or a small detail that make users smile. So to wrap it up, to think like a designer, here are the 7 mindset shifts. Number 1, see problems, not just solutions. Number 2, everything is a prototype. Number 3, empathy over opinions. Number 4, constraints boost creativity. Number 5, think in systems, not just aesthetics. Number 6, friction can be good. Number 7, design for emotion, not just function. Which of these mindset shifts resonated with you the most? Drop them down in the comment section down below. And if you want more insights like this, please hit like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until then, happy designing.